And here we go, Eden Prairie, Edina, clear Heinen on the face-off. That trickles back into Eden Prairie zone. They'll look to gather. That hits Hoffman's skate. Heinen throws it to the front of the net, and that's whisked away quickly as Prairie looks to exit the zone. Heinen throws it back in. Heinmiller chasing. Up the road. Nelson trying to stand the play up. Eden Prairie now coming out. Nice play by Nelson to dig it out, and that's going to get up to Heinen. We'll have a 2-on-1, Heinen and Hoffman. Heinen just loses the puck, not able to get over to Hoffman. Edina on a change. Eden Prairie trying to catch him. Nice play there. Carter coming across to create some complications as Eden Prairie is looking to get something going early. Eden Prairie gives a quick look, tries to dump it in. That'll go back into the corner. Sweetser and Williamson now back. Williamson behind Weary. Puts on the brakes, trying to get it up to Carter. Carter trying to touch it out of the zone. A little bit of a battle, able to get it out. Heinen now chasing. Hoffman trying to get it deep as her and Heinen need to get off. Morgan comes onto the ice for the first time today, along with Mae Fitzgerald. Carter trying to touch it up out of the zone, hit some traffic. Morgan digging it off the boards. Morgan now controls. Pauses play for a second, looks to control neutral ice. She'll enter. Morgan forced wide shot, and that's sticked away to the near boards. Fitzgerald getting to the slot. Shot, and that's gloved by the Eden Prairie goaltender. 13-14 remaining. A little bit of pressure early from Edina, doing a nice job of negating zone entry and zone time from Eden Prairie. Edina looking like a third-ranked team, have third-ranked energy today. Doesn't look like they're playing like they own the world after the Dangle Fest Championship and all that cake over at Heinmiller's. Forster battling along with Heinen. Forster still battling. Heinen trying to peel off the boards. That spits near boards. Sweetser with the hold, takes a shot, rebound loose, and that's going to go to the far corner. Sauter looking back to the D, decides to wind and take a shot, and that's right into the gut. Eden Prairie will hold on tight as we're going to get another face-off here with just under 13 remaining, 12:42. Well, if Edina wanted the target on their back, they did just that in accomplishing a very, very strong and fun weekend in Blaine. Eden Prairie would like nothing better to put a feather in their hat as they've struggled a bit this season, so sure treating this game a little bit more important than usual, and that's loose and covered up again, and we'll have a face-off, some bodies bumping around. Heinmiller trying to clear some traffic as she tries to get back to her position. Well, Fitzgerald on the face-off with Heinmiller to her right. Back to Sweetster. Sweetster now looking to dump off the boards, intercepted, thrown back the other way. Nice hold by Sweetster. Eden Prairie finally able to get it out, and Eden Prairie will control. And that's misplayed by Weary off the glove, and I think it hit her in the helmet as well and trickled to the side. That's enough for Mae Fitzgerald to pick up, and she'll have 2-on-1 hockey. Fitzgerald trying to get it over to Hoffman, does, and Hoffman just can't get enough on it. Now trying for a wraparound as the goalie's out of position to the slot. Carter comes home and slams it over for the first goal. Elsa Carter, right place, right time all month. Carter does what she's supposed to do, sees a little bit of havoc around the net, sees the goalie out of position, makes a beeline to the slot. Puck spits to her stick and she knows what to do with it. Just like in Blaine. Carter continues to have the hot hand. Heinen now trying to get it deep. Morgan trying to shove it into the zone. Williamson says, I got your back, able to throw it in, but not deep enough. Eden Prairie to collect. Puck spits to Morgan. Morgan with the shot, that goes wide into the near corner. Eden Prairie now coming back 1-on-2. Shot, goal. When you see Ava Moe come across that blue line, it's time to either give that a little bit of space or get those feet moving so that you can match that, because if not, she has the hands and the talent to do what she just did there, a little forehand to backhand on just Weary to tie the game up with 11.5 remaining. Puck loose behind the Eden Prairie goaltender now. Sauter looking to control, trying to get it back to Nelson. Nelson's going to have to dump it back in. Nice play there. Had nothing in front of the net. Let Sauter go to work. Centering pass, and it's covered up. Nice play by Sauter to get it back to Nelson. Nice play by Nelson to identify that the right and only play was to get it back deep, knowing that she had Sauter down in the corner. Sauter collected, create another opportunity. Fitzgerald on the face-off. He'll shoot Nelson back at the point. Sauter to her left, Forster to the right. Face-off controlled by Edina. Fitzgerald now wheeling. Fitzgerald shot, hits a shin pad. Eden Prairie now trying to get it out. Sauter comes over. Nelson with the hold. Throws it back behind the net. Forster getting off on a change, so a little space for Eden Prairie to get it out. Nelson now trying to control in her own zone. Nelson turns it over in the zone. Shoot now, puts on the brakes. Trying to get it up in the vicinity of Sauter. Eden Prairie with a heavy pinch. Fitzgerald now coming across neutral ice, but the puck hits the snow that's already gathered this afternoon, and that'll end up in Eden Prairie zone. They'll throw it down the length of the ice, and we'll have an icing if it gets there, and it does. 10:27 remaining.
Let's go, Eva!
About a 1-1 hockey game. Third-ranked Edina taking on Eden Prairie this afternoon. Braemar. Hoffman chasing. Hoffman bumps her off the puck. Heinen comes over to gather. Heinen trying to get it to herself. This is taken away by Mo. Mo now trying to exit. Heinen on the draw. We're going to have Sweetser to her right. Loose at the dot. That's shoved out of the zone behind Miller. Gathered in by Eden Prairie, and he'll throw it in. We'll have an offsides. 10:19 remaining here in the first period. We'll have Helfrich and Shute back at the point. We'll have Morgan and Carter on the wings with Fitzgerald on the draw. Center face-off here is Eden Prairie whacks it over to the wing. Helfrich comes up and throws it back into neutral ice. Helfrich with another opportunity to get it deep into the zone. That's stood up by Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie now with a little 3-on-1, but not enough space to really get it going. Carter fights off a slash. Carter now coming over to play the puck. That reaches Helfrich. Helfrich up to Carter. Held in by Eden Prairie. Shot bouncing towards Weary. Weary does a nice job of escorting that to the corner. Textbook save by Weary, getting that out of the scoring opportunity. Shoot now coming across out of the blue line, just off her stick. This will reach back to Eden Prairie as they wheel in their zone behind their netminder. Fitzgerald takes it out of the zone, has to wait for Morgan to get on sides. Fitzgerald now regroups, trying to enter. Fitzgerald now, just couldn't keep the puck on the stick. That's past Nelson. It'll have to be played. Nope, they're going to say it's going to be an ice if it gets there, and they're going to wave it off. I thought so. I thought that hit Nelson's stick on the way out of the zone. Up to Morgan. Morgan now behind Weary. Pass Forster, looks her off. That's too late. Fitzgerald comes over to get it out of the zone. Nelson now behind Weary. Up to Forster. Forster behind Morgan. Those are the passes that are fun to watch. Nelson. Up to Forster again. Sauter now punches into the zone. Eden Prairie will collect. Trying to get it out. Heinmiller's there to complicate matters on the far boards. Here comes Sauter. Sauter winds. Shot, goal! Heinen and Sauter making things happen. Sauter picking up the puck. Picking a corner, nothing but that was complicated. Right corner, snipe. 2-1 lead for Edina. Well, as you've seen, Eden Prairie's opportunities have came when this gal has gotten loose. Mo entering the zone again. So if you stop her, very, very difficult for Eden Prairie to put enough points on the board here to come away with a victory. Alfred's gathering. Alfred swing and a miss trying to get it over, and that's going to go near board action. Heinmiller trying to punch it to herself, and she's on a chase. Eden Prairie stands a play up. Neutral ice battle here. Eden Prairie will win this. Heinmiller has something to say about that, as that victory was short-lived, as takes it off her stick, and Heinmiller now chasing in the near corner. Heinmiller now trying to control, bumped up against the board, still trying to keep control of the puck. Carter comes over to give some assistance, and she takes a big check in the back, and we should have a 2-minute. Arms were extended, so it was an easy call as Carter went in the boards, and that's one thing Mo will give you. She'll give you some silly penalties, and she takes one there early. She'll give you some goals, but she'll give you some silly penalties too, which puts her team at a disadvantage as Edina's looking to increase the lead from 2-1 with 7.5 remaining here in the first period. We'll put a minute and a half on the power play. This reaches back to Sauter. Sauter now trying to get it deep. Does. That's off Carter's stick. Carter now chasing. Carter wins that battle. Fitzgerald over to Morgan. Morgan now back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald get some spacing. Sauter picks it up neutral ice. Gets it deep. Eden Prairie will chase. Shoot with a nice hold. Over to Morgan. Morgan will be able to walk it in. Little slapper, and that goes wide. Fitzgerald now trying to control, has some space, takes the slot off the post, and that's going to ricochet into the far corner for Carter to gather, getting back to Sauter. Sauter throws it back in Carter's vicinity, asking Carter to do some work, touches it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Morgan, over to Shoot. Shoot punches it back to Fitzgerald just off her stick. That's going to flutter behind the net. Carter comes away with it to Morgan. Shot, pad save, rebound, loose, and they'll cover up with 6:22 remaining. 22 seconds left in the power play. 2-1 hockey game. Sweetser, Nelson back at the point. We'll have Heinmiller, Heinen, and Hoffman. The need for speed on the front line. Eden Prairie controls the face-off. They should be able to get it out. They do. Sweetser, Nelson chasing. Nelson grabs. Trying to go behind Weary. Trying to get it up to Hoffman. She does. Hoffman whacks that out of the zone, trying to eat a few seconds. Eden Prairie throws it back the other way. Weary skits that to the corner. Easy pickup for Sweetser. Trying to touch it up to Heinmiller. Past her stick. Mo off a change now. Throws it in the zone. We'll have an offsides. We'll face off out of the zone. Face off controlled by Eden Prairie. D to D. Trying to get up to a wing. That hits Hoffman. Hoffman will have an opportunity as she enters. Hoffman winds. Shot. Save. Flutters to the back behind the net. Into the corner. Eden Prairie looking to exit. Sweetser back. Sweetser now trying to get it up. Everybody's on sides and they'll chase. Hoffman chasing, some fresh legs on for the Hornets. Hoffman comes away with that. Throws that near board action. Picked up by Eden Prairie. 2 on the puck for the Hornets. Eden Prairie now controlling behind their own net. Hoffman intercepts. Hoffman looking for a centering pass, and that just goes through everybody. Williamson gathering. Williamson trying to enter, trying to get it deep. Picked up by Eden Prairie. Just under 5 remaining here in the first period. Fitzgerald trying to touch it over to Forster. That's in a sea of skates, and Fitzgerald whacks that deep. Sauter chasing. Up the boards, that hits a skate. Shoot on a deep pinch. Eden Prairie now looking to get it out of there as they need to get some fresh legs on the ice, and they'll take an icing gladly. So we'll have Heinen on the draw. We'll have Carter to her right, Morgan to her left. Face-off controlled by Edina. D2D's not there. Nice pass to the slot, and that's a shot that's a pad save off of Heinen's stick. Morgan controlling in the corner. Morgan trying to dangle. Morgan trying to get it over to Heinen. Heinen now operating. Up on the way back to Morgan. She vacated the area, so that'll have to be chased down by Carter. Carter gets a stick on it and gets it deep. Morgan now gathering. Morgan, nobody home in front. That reaches a stick. Slot action, pad save. Eden Prairie trying to control. Fitzgerald trying to change that. Fitzgerald bumps her off the puck. Sweets her now into the corner. Fitzgerald and Moe into the corner. Sweets her trying to peel it off the boards. Bumps it back towards Fitzgerald. She's tied up. Sweetser has to come over to help out. Fitzgerald picks up the puck, trying to get it out of the zone. Eden Prairie holds. This will have to be played. Heinmiller will be able to get there. Heinmiller picks the puck up. Change happening, so she has to wait. Heinmiller doing a great job buying some seconds. Finally taking off the puck by two Eagles as they'll control and stumble out of their back of the net area. Centering pass, tied up. Nice play by Eden Prairie's defense to tie Sauter up. 2-on-2 hockey. Alpich now into the zone. Throws that into the far corner. Picked up by Morgan, backhand. That goes wide. Morgan now chasing. 2 minutes remaining in the period. Eden Prairie trying to exit. A little indecision on who's going to gather it there. Able to get it out. Edina looking to stand the play up in neutral ice. Eden Prairie comes away with it, punches it in the zone. That reaches Halpich. She throws it back the other way off Morgan's stick. Shoot now gathering. Shoot now across neutral ice. 3-on-2 hockey. Go! Oh, Nelson tries to go between the skates, intercepted there. Back to Sweetster, throws it on. Nelson has Carter if she wants her, puts on the brakes. Throws it into Morgan's skates. Morgan has to battle. Two-on-2 hockey, Carter Morgan. Carter dump and chase into the corner. .42 seconds remaining here. 2-1 hockey game. Things are going as expected. Eden Prairie's goal from Ava Moe on a nice rush and dangle. Edina with most of the pressure, and that's resulted in 2 pucks reaching the back of the net. Eden Prairie now, 2-on-2 hockey again. Trying to get it past Halpich. Halpich is there to rein it in, gets it up to Heinen. Heinen bumped off the puck. Eden Prairie trying to get it deep. Williamson up to Hoffman. Hoffman trying to control. She comes across neutral ice. Has Heinen streaking towards the net. Hoffman with some nice hands to keep the puck on her stick, touches it up to Heinen. Heinen now in the corner, 15 seconds remaining. And that'll do it for first period action. 2-1, Edina. Well, as things go, Eden Prairie's gotten better. So Fitzgerald and Sauter coming back on the ice. Fitzgerald on the face-off. Forcer to Fitzgerald's right. Eden Prairie wins that. They throw it back to their D, trying to get it north and south. Shoots there to stand that up. Sauter punches it in. Fitzgerald gathers. Fitzgerald has Forster. Just a little late on that. Nice play by Shoot to stand that play up. Nice play by Sauter to punch that in the zone. 2-on-1 early opportunity here in the second period. We got a collision on the boards, no call. Two-on-two hockey with Fitzgerald and Sauter. Sauter gets off on a change, turns into one-on-two hockey. Fitzgerald gets it deep, throws it into the far corner. Nelson does a nice job. She had her face right on Mo's chest as Mo dumps that in. Shoot now coming across neutral ice. Runs into Morgan. She's trying to stay on sides. Rolling puck, Sweetster handles behind Weary, trying to get it up to Carter. Carter reins it. Carter doing a nice job collecting those outlet passes today. I think she's probably 4 for 4. That goes wide, little scrum, falls to the near corner. Eden Prairie trying to flip it out. That's off Williamson's stick. Sweetser in ideal position to pick it up. And throws it in just off sides. But yeah, I think Carter is 4 for 4 and catching those. And those passes are screaming. I mean, they're not soft by any means. Fitzgerald face off one, back to Shoot. Shoot taking a look. Trying to get it up to Morgan, past her skates. Eden Prairie now with a few seconds to collect their thoughts. Get it into the zone. Shoot now trying to get it out. Over to Heinmiller, tape-to-tape pass there. Heinmiller bumped off the puck, gets it deep anyways. And we'll have another penalty as Heinmiller's taken down, and Eden Prairie will go to the box for the second time today with 12:32 remaining. And as I said, boneheaded plays. Number 2 for number 9, but that's what it is. Could be number 3, but they missed that other one. Oh, it's, yeah, what is the rule, Annie? Is it 3 penalties and you're gone, or what's that rule? Morgan, winds, goal! And Edina capitalizes. Power play goal, took all of 9 seconds. Yeah, is it 3? Yeah, I thought. She could have had 3 already. But probably once you took the 3rd one, if that 2nd one that got called a little earlier. Morgan just goes bar down and makes that a no-doubter. Nelson trying to do a little sauce on the stick of Hoffman. What a pass! How do you like that little sauce? That's all we work on at the park, is those passes. Well, just passing the puck. Eden Prairie trying to get back in the game. Nelson with a nice hole, touches it up to Heinmiller. Heinmiller does a nice job controlling it. Throws it into the far corner. She's going to ask somebody else to go to work, and that's Hoffman punching in for the shift. Hoffman trying to get it to the slot, bumped off the puck a bit. Eden Prairie now trying to exit. Nice play by Heinen. Heinen throws it back into the corner. Shoot. Off a Forrester's stick. It's got to be tighter. Fitzgerald picks up the loose puck, backhand save. Sweetser with the hold. Nice hard low shot, and that's stick behind the net. And that'll go the length of the ice. Weary will have to play it. Stretch pass just outside the reach of Fitzgerald. Eden Prairie now comes over to collect their own thoughts in their own zone. Edina with the hold. Morgan now. Morgan trying to buy some seconds, letting her teammates get on the ice. Doing a fantastic job at that, trying to get it back to the point. That's off Halford's stick. Halford's trying to get it deep. She does. That'll come all the way around in the near corner. Eden Prairie will collect. Shoot. Nice hold. Throws it back in the vicinity to Morgan. Morgan now dancing, taking off the puck. Here comes Heinen. Heinen now wheeling. 2 on the puck for Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie comes away with it momentarily before it reaches Carter's stick. Carter with the shot and a goal. Carter, second on the game. Get those hats ready. Get those hats ready. Annie Shute has a vintage Edina stocking cap on with the old logo. That thing will fly on the ice if Carter gets her 3rd. Sorry, Annie. Thing's coming out. Get those glasses off. And the referees need to have a conference with the Eden Prairie coaching staff. They'll wait till after the game to address, or at the end of the period at the least. Nelson comes over, nice job to punch it off her stick. Heinmiller entering. Heinmiller wide, dragging, trying to get it to the front. Now she's gonna scrum behind the net. Halfridge gathering in the corner. Halfridge thinking, putting on the brakes. Off a Forster stick. Yeah, those are the ones we got to collect. And easy offsides call as Eden Prairie was deep back into the zone, a few feet away from Weary. Unable to get out. So they move Mo back to defense, less penalties back there, right? Probably more an opportunity to get a rush on the puck though as well. That's a nice collection there. Forster, another nice back-to-back collection from her. Nice pass over to Sauter. Sauter entering. Fights off a slash and gets a backhand shot, and that's just whisked away. Yep. Fitzgerald. Looking. Got to pass that puck. Not 2 feet away. That's a nice pass. Morgan collects. Centering pass just outside the reach of the hat trick to be. Carter picks it up anyways. Throws it to the slot. God dang. What is fucking going on? Back to the point off Williamson's stick. Eden Prairie now trying to chase it down. Heinmiller one-on-one hockey. Heinen coming over to help out. Heinmiller to Heinen and pad save. Beautiful pass by Heinen, as of a beautiful save by the netminder. Heinmiller with that pass over to Heinen. Textbook on how to play that. Drew the defender, slid it across, and the goaltender did a very nice job of sliding to cut off the angle, and good hockey there. Good stick by Shoot, disrupts the play. Shoot now collects neutral ice, throws it up in the vicinity of Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now stick lifted, trying to get it up, tied up, and that'll reach Eden Prairie back near neutral ice. Off a few skates, Shoot gathers over to Helfrich off her stick. Eden Prairie now trying to chase it down, loses an edge. Helfrich now trying to get it over to Shoot, looks her off. Over to Sauter, Sauter collects. Back to Shoot. Nice decision there as the D pass was taken away. Throws it up to Forster. Forster does a nice job of reining it in. Equal of a nice job to get it deep. Let some fresh legs come onto the ice. Nice hold by Sweetser. Shot. That goes wide. Nelson on a pinch. Nelson throws it back in deep. Morgan chasing. Nelson up to Morgan. Morgan entering. Back to Nelson. Shot. It's a save. Just kind of reaches out. Nice save there. Nice play by Morgan to drop it off. Nice initial pass for Nelson up to Morgan. You collect the passes and things work pretty efficiently, right? Put it on the tape, collect them. I mean, things that weren't happening in the first 5 or 6 games. I mean, we have more completed passes of late than I remember early in the season, which is expected. I mean, there's more practice. The girls are getting familiar with each other. But we're going to be as good as any team in the play, and it'll wrap around, not able to connect. As I was deep into conversation, Morgan had an opportunity on a wraparound. Sweetser now chasing. Morgan with a nice receive there. Centering pass, shot, bad save, loose. What a pass there from Morgan to Heinen. That was a little sauce, wasn't it? A little sauce pass across the slot, right on the tape. Morgan seeing the ice well today. Edina coming with some different type of energy here late in the period with 4:40 remaining. Eden Prairie trying to get it out. Nelson's got to wait to collect. Pass it across. Shot and another pad save. Is that Heinen with all those shots? No, who was that time? Heinmiller or Hoffman? Boy, we're getting some nice shots. Fitzgerald on the draw. You'll have Schutt and Helfrich back and just unable to win that. She missed that by a millisecond. Eden Prairie controls, throws it, far board action. Helfrich comes up very deep to nicely play that and throw it back into the corner. Eden Prairie throws it in. They would like a little zone time for themselves this afternoon. Schutt trying to peel it off the boards. She does. Schutt will have some ice if she gets past this first wave. Cut off, throws it back in the vicinity of Helfrich. Helfrich in the near corner, trying to get up to Hoffman, throws it back to Schutt. A little Stockton and Malone action with Schutt and Helfrich going on. Back to Helfrich. Over to Heinmiller. Eden Prairie holds. Schutt. Good eyes there. Center of the ice wide open. She takes it. Schutt the green light to enter. Schutt wide. Throws on the brakes. Throws it into the corner. Hoffman chasing. Eden Prairie throws that far board. Nelson now. Shot. Score! Nelson with the snapper. Heinen on the draw, Sauter to her left. Forster, nice play there, back to Nelson. Nelson over to Sweetser. Sweetser back up to Heinen. How about that? I mean, tic-tac-toe as they enter the zone. Heinen drops it to Sauter. Sauter now controlling. Heinen collects. Heinen trying to keep it deep, bumped off the puck. Sauter now controlling. It's a near corner, loose. Heinen's been in the right places today. Heinen has a lot of puck touches. Heinen, wheel, shoot! She had about 30 feet right in front of the net. That's usually not there, though. I mean, with the better teams, that area is really not there. So no fault of her own to think that it wasn't there. It's kind of like when you're left wide open at the three-point line. It's not expected, so you don't shoot the ball because it's just unforeseen that you would have that much time to make a decision. That's what it was right there. Heinen picks up the puck near slot. Shouldn't have all that space. She did, but so we've got Fitzgerald on the face-off again. That's loose at the dot. Someone's got to come over and help her out. Fitzgerald kicks it to the corner where she'll gather. Fitzgerald now. Forced wide. Trying to get it to the front, now behind the net. She had Helfrich, looked her off, throws it back into the corner. Morgan will now help her out. Morgan punches it over. Fitzgerald, pad save. Nice hold by Williamson. It's just off her stick, so she'll go back to gather. No D to D there. Heads up play by Williamson. Gets it deep. Two options there, D to D or get it deep. She chose right that time. Morgan's all over the ice today too. Helfrich should hold that. She does. Throws that. That's intercepted. Heinen again in the right spot. Eden Prairie now able to come away with it. Methodically exiting the zone, throwing it down the length of the ice, through the snow, and we'll have an icing with 1:17 remaining here in the second period. So Waconia tomorrow afternoon. They've been playing well of late. We beat them 3-0 the first game. That's a late one, like 5:30, 5:45. We go out there. Yeah, we make the. I heard somebody was maybe trying to line up a charter bus. Hoffman with the thievery. That might be the play of the day, as Hoffman literally just put a mask on and stole the puck right off her stick. Nelson with a nice hold. Throws it deep. I'm still in awe over Hoffman just coming back, and I mean that was, and then to get to the net and almost throwing it home, that was fun to watch. Nelson's got to get a little deeper. There you go. Fitzgerald now coming away with it, fighting off 3 Eagles. Pass it across. She needed to pass that puck. She did everything right, just needed to throw that across the slot. Nice stick by Shoot. Fitzgerald showing some athleticism, staying on balance as she glided with one skate towards the bench. And that'll do it. Second period of hockey, 5-1. Your third-ranked Hornets on top. All right, here we go. Heinen on the draw. Carter and Morgan, her wing mates. Eden Prairie now entering the zone, or trying to, until Sweetser throws that back towards Morgan, and she'll throw it deep. Heinen chasing. Carter hawking the play, trying to see where that would come off the boards. Nelson throws it back in deep, allowing Heinen to give chase. Ricochets to Morgan. Morgan looks like it had a wrap around. She had visions of throwing that, but did not ricochet back far enough. She gets there. Carter coming over. Carter with a nice play to stay on the play up. Morgan trying to peel it off the boards. 2-on-2 hockey and board action. That spits to Heinen. Heinen, little backhand attempt. Nelson with a slap shot, and that just goes wide. Morgan collects. Morgan with some time and space. Nobody open in the front. Has to buy some seconds. Tied up. Eden Prairie now coming away with it near corner. Nice play there by Carter. Bodies flying all over the place. Digging, still digging. Puck spits out, and that's going to reach neutral ice. Williamson now getting back. Williamson throws on the brakes. Over to Nelson. Nelson looking. Not there. Too much traffic to get it up to Sauter. But, good idea. Sauter now across neutral ice. 1-on-3 hockey. Let's see if she can beat all the Eagles, and we've got, has to be a penalty, right? Heinen and an Eagle grappling in a cage match in front of Edina's bench. Taking the energy from late night action against Warroad Edina varsity, where fists were flying and sticks were chin high. the waning seconds of that game. Warroad came and brought the lumber to Edina, out shooting them 2-1 last night. But we've got this goaltender, Uma, I think? Yeah, well, she was standing on her head and turned everything that she could away to preserve a 2-1 victory for Edina varsity last night. So do we have 5-on-5? We should. Referees are going to go over to McGarvey and do some quick math. Unless there's 1 5-minute and a 1 2-minute, I don't know what the discussion is. I mean, those jerseys from Eden Prairie just look mean, don't they? I mean, they just look like they're going to come out and hit you. Violent. And ours look like hey, ours look. You want to watch that? The World. Yeah, it got very, very physical. Last 30 seconds, face off in Edina zone. It was 6-on-4 hockey. Ward is on the power play, and they had the goalie pulled, and it was. I mean, nothing that's going to make the news, but something you usually don't see. I mean, Warroad comes down. They don't play too many marquee games. I mean, they play a lot of games up there. I mean, Edina's got Minnetonka twice. They've got Andover twice, this year. They've got Holy Family. They've got enough teams where they really get up for. Well, Warroad doesn't. So when Warroad comes down to play Edina and Hill Murray, that's like a, little bit of a state championship type energy that they bring with them. I mean, they play some big games throughout the year, but not as close to the rivalry games that, the Lake Conference teams would be playing in. And their tournaments, don't rival, the tournaments that we play in with the type of talent. So it was a fun hockey game to watch. Big collision as Morgan comes over to take Mo off the puck. Nice play there. Heinmiller trying to get it deep. Nelson, wide. Yep, Hoffman, nice opportunity there. Nice attempt. Sweets are back to play. Over to Nelson. Nelson trying to enter. Little sooner. Pinch that. Or I would like to pass up to Morgan that one too. Up to Hoffman. Hoffman. Force wide, beats one. Has one to beat. Shot in, glove save. Hoffman has had more opportunities like that this game than I've seen. Yeah. Hoffman looked like she's flying around Todd Park today with really nice opportunities. Williamson throws that. That's stick behind the net minder, trying to get it up near boards. Halford's trying to come over to pinch. She does, nice hold there, and Eden Prairie will cover up with 11.5 remaining. Goal away from running time here. A goal away from Eden Prairie feeling a little better about themselves on this Saturday afternoon. Yeah, getting back to that conversation, the Timberwolves were playing the Supersonics back in the day, and Gary Payton was whistled for a 6th foul. And he goes up to the officials, and he's like, that's number 6, you can't call that, that's number 6. And they reversed the call because it was early in the third quarter. And, it's a business, and you can't have the star player sitting the rest of the game when people paid that price on a ticket to come and watch. So even at that level, the officials aren't tuned in. Fitzgerald trying to get it to the slot. Gathers. Shot. Rebound loose. Eden Prairie getting that out of the scoring zone. Pass Williamson. Helfrich chasing. Helfrich gives a quick look. Off of her stick. Turns it over to Mo. Mo now entering. Shot. And that goes wide. Williamson does a nice job of digging it out, trying to get it deep. Eden Prairie will go back and try to collect. D to D passes there. Nice transition there as they're able to get across neutral ice. Heinen coming away with it. Hoffman yelling for it. Eden Prairie's there to collect. Heinmiller trying to get north and south. This time Hoffman is open enough for the puck to get over to her. Another opportunity for Hoffman as she stabs at it. Nelson now collecting. Shot hits a defense and that's loose. Oh, gets through everybody, and Hoffman with another opportunity. One-on-one at Todd Park. Tries to dangle underneath the stick, taking off the puck momentarily. Sweetser with a nice hold and dump into the corner. Eden Prairie there to pick it up cleanly and throw it back near Sweetser. That's past her stick, but she's able to gather it in. Nice board pass over to Forster. Forster now trying to get it deep. Eden Prairie collects. Nelson now trying to pass the puck. Pass the puck. Pass the puck. Oh, dang. 5-1 does not mean you're at Todd Park. Does it? Does 5-1 mean you can just start like dangling and not passing a puck? Is that in like the EHA brochure? No. Pass the puck. I mean, take it if it's there, but pass the puck. I suppose if you get through, it's great, but at the end of the day, nice play by Carter to hold. Morgan collects. Morgan trying to wind and deliver, and that just goes wide. Heinen now chasing near boards. Nice body, Taylor. That's it. That's the way to play that body. See how she played that body there? Instead of swinging and missing? Yeah. I mean, she could have still got scored on, but I told her if Ava gets closer, you play her body. Come on, Heinmiller, just off her stick. Heinmiller now trying to control. Back. Fitzgerald now trying to peel it off the boards. That just sticks enough for create a little bit of confusion. Hornets get it up to Heinmiller. Heinmiller wisely throws it to neutral ice. Hits an official skate and trickles in for Hoffman to grab. Hoffman throws it near the slot. Hoffman trying to catch her own pass, flying all over the place. And Eden Prairie will cover up with 6:22. Done. Nice play by Sauter on the back check there. She loses the first battle and then puts it into third gear and comes back and wins the most important battle to negate a zone entry by Eden Prairie. Fitzgerald, nice pass to Morgan. Nelson now picks up. What is going on? Fitzgerald now entering. Tripped up, no. Well, it's going to be a call. I thought it'd be a result of a 5-1 no call, but a little too egregious, so they had to make the call. It's just over 5 remaining. Hey, get rid of it. Make a pass. Get rid of that thing. Loose! Still loose! No, 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 no! Let it go. That was a fantastic win by Heinen. Heinen with another one. Heinmiller, nice play there. Great play by Heinmiller. The D pass wasn't there. Heinmiller with like an eighth of a second to make a decision, keeps the puck on her stick, controls it, and we're able to get to the front of the net. Hoffman is just an animal today. Over here. Sweetserlow can gather. Hoffman again. Hoffman looking for a wraparound attempt. Nice play by the goaltender there to not freeze it. Simple play, but not played a lot like that. Loose. Couple big saves from the Eden Prairie netminder there. Still loose. Still loose. Couple whacks at it. Underneath the Eden Prairie defense. Spits out. Another save. Wow, that's some big saves right there. Eden Prairie goaltender looking all conference on that sequence. Get up! Wow! Morgan buying got on that train, and that train was moving. Morgan and Sauter and Hoffman with 3 outstanding back checks today. There have been more, but those 3 stand out. Sauter trying to get it up to Morgan, and Eden Prairie will collect. Fitzgerald intercepts. Eden Prairie finally able to get it out. Williamson now chasing back, and she'll be able to gather in her own zone. Over to Nelson. Huh? Yeah. Get up there! Get up there! There we go! Nice pass, T! Hoffman, shot, goal! That's it. That is it. Pass the puck. Good things will happen. And Hoffman should get that goal because she's had some, well, I'll just say she's had some opportunities that she's created herself all game long. And so that one was fun. That's what you were talking about 4 weeks ago. Yeah. We're going to have Heinmiller. Heinmiller creates a lot of opportunities to either draw a penalty, and if she doesn't draw the penalty, most oftentimes she's keeping the puck. And that's number 3. That's number 3. Which, if there's no ramifications for next game, not a big deal. There's 55 seconds remaining. I don't know. I don't think there's any. I guess I shouldn't say. I guess I don't know. I mean, I think there is if you get like a 10-minute or something like that. But again, it'd be tough if you were gonna play like a top game, like a rivalry game, and you got a ticky-tack one in the third period. I don't know. Dump it. Dump it. There we go. Pass that puck. Pass the puck. Pass the puck. Pass the puck. Pass the puck. God dang it. Well, 5-0 the first game, 6-1 this game against Eden Prairie. So, as expected, I think the 5 goals would be what Vegas would